Hi everyone, welcome to Emily Moon English. Today we're going to be talking about 4 types of English sentences. These are the 4 most common types of sentences, so you may have seen some of them already. But today we're going to learn about what they are and how to make them. So I have here my 4 types of English sentences. Now don't worry, I know these words are really big, but we're going to go through all of them one by one. The first type is a declarative sentence. Declarative. The second is an interrogative sentence. Interrogative. The third is an imperative sentence. Imperative. The last is an exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory. So again, these are all very big words and we don't use them very often in English, but I wanted you to be introduced to what these types of sentences are actually called. So we're going to start with the first one, declarative sentence. So a declarative sentence is basically a statement. It ends with a period, which is why I have a period here to help you remember. So a declarative sentence is passing information to someone else. So you could say something like, the weather is cold today, or there are 5 apples on the tree. Those are very simple sentences, I know, but you can expand declarative sentences as long as you're just sharing information and ending with a period. The next type is interrogative sentences. You can see here, I've drawn a question mark. So you can probably guess what an interrogative sentence is, even though you might not know this word. An interrogative sentence is a question. You're asking somebody to tell you something. So to make an interrogative, you could use the 5 W's. Who, what, where, when, why. You could also make other sentences. They don't have to start with the 5 W's, as long as you're asking a question, like, are you okay? Or, how often do you study English? All of these are interrogative sentences. They just have to end with a question mark. The third type of sentence is an imperative sentence. An imperative sentence is a command. You're telling someone what to do. That's why I have this line here. It's meant to be like an underline under the word. So an example could be, you should study English. I'm telling you what to do. Or, make sure you don't forget to do the dishes. These are all examples of imperative sentences. The last type of sentence is an exclamatory sentence. Just like the question mark, you can see I've got something you may have seen before right down here. This is an exclamation point. If you've ever heard of that, an exclamation point, you can see how it sounds like exclamatory, exclaim, exclamation point. Basically, an exclamatory sentence is saying something with emotion, like, I can't believe that happened, or don't you dare. So all of those are exclamatory sentences. So we've talked about all 4 types. One more time, declarative sentences, a statement which ends with a period. An interrogative sentence, a question, ending with a question mark. An imperative sentence, which is a command, so I've underlined it to show how important it is that you listen to me. And the last one, exclamatory sentences, which have an exclamation point to show there's emotion to what you're saying. So now that we've gone over the 4 types of sentences, I want to do some practice with you guys. So I've made these cards. Got the period. What's it for? Declarative. We've got our question mark. What's it for? Interrogative. We've got our underline, which is for imperative. And we've got our exclamation point for exclamatory. So our activity is, I'm going to say some sentences and I want you to think about it and decide what type of sentence is it. After I give you a little bit of time to think, I'll hold up one of the cards to show my answer. Okay, first sentence. I'm so hungry, I could die. What do you think it is? 3, 2, 1. Exclamatory. I wasn't just giving you information. I was really emotional about it. So imagine that there was an exclamation point at the end of my sentence. Next one. Am I giving you enough time to think before I show the answer? Think about it. 3, 2, 1. Interrogative. It was a question. I said, am I giving you enough time? It's a question, even though it didn't start with who, what, when, where, or why. Ready for the next one? Did you know there are 50 states in America? What type of sentence was it? Think about it. 3, 2, 1. Interrogative. I'm not sure if you might have gotten tripped up. It could sound like a declarative sentence because I gave you information, and the declarative sentence does give information. But I started the sentence with a question. Did you? Did you know? If I wanted to make it into a declarative sentence, what would I do? Think about it for a second. I could say, America has 50 states. That would make it a declarative. But since I said, did you know America has 50 states? It was an interrogative question. All right, let's do another one. Don't forget to eat breakfast. What was it? Think about it. 3, 2, 1. It was an imperative. I was commanding you, ordering you, do not forget to eat breakfast. But I forget to eat breakfast a lot. I don't really listen to my own advice, I guess. Just because it's an imperative doesn't mean you have to listen. All right, let's do one more. The video is almost over. All right, what kind of sentence was that? 3, 2, 1. Declarative. That was a statement telling you a fact that our video is almost over. So I hope you learned a lot. I know it was kind of short, just a few types of sentences, but hopefully you learned something or you got some good review. I want to also suggest that you do some actual writing practice down in the comments. You can write any type of sentence you want or an example of one of the 4 or all 4, and I or another viewer can go in and give you some feedback on your sentences, or maybe make corrections if you have questions. So I really want this to be a collaborative environment, even though it's YouTube. I do want to hear from you. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please let me know as well what other types of videos you might want to see from me, other topics that I can help you with. So thanks for watching, and look forward to seeing your sentences in the comments below. Bye-bye.